Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video. Brooke questions Carter and Hope when Steffi shares her suspicions. Brooke enters Forrester's design office and sees Carter stooping over Hope, who is seated at the desk. She lets out a moan. "Oh God. Hope, you and Carter?" she asks, shutting the door. "There's more to this than meets the eye," Hope informs her mother. "They're not playing around." "Wait, you two are involved?" asks Brooke incredulously. She understands that this is the reason they have been supporting one another. Hope assures her that no one, especially not Ridge, can be aware of this. Steffi, Ridge, and Eric talk about Carter's desire for growth in the main office, which she believes has come out of nowhere. Although he finds it amusing that Carter was so enraged, Eric claims it will never happen. Ridge appreciates his initiative. Eric and Steffi concur, but it's excessive. They demonstrate that they are a family business exempt from reporting to investors or shareholders. According to Eric, Carter's idea would alter everything. Ridge questions why he feels the need to take this risk at this time. What is Carter contemplating? They question why Carter withheld this information from them before surprising them. This has never been done before. According to Eric, it would transform the business from a fashion house to a brand. "This is not something I want to do." Ridge notes that it would generate a significant amount of revenue. As a fashion house, they have achieved the pinnacle. Steffi adds that they would have to relinquish authority when he and Eric argue over taking on debt. Carter seems to know what he's doing, according to Ridge. But why now? Why do it now? Steffi is unsure if Carter's plan is appropriate for them, or the right time for us, says Ridge. She believes that innovation is the key to their success. They review their previous risks. Steffi asserts that since this is the house of Forrester, they don't require the scrutiny of investment bankers. Ridge and Eric concur. According to Eric, they create trends rather than following them. Steffi adores that. She wonders if she should take the chance now. Ridge also does. Eric believes that something is happening here. What's causing this sudden need for change? As Brooke questions Carter about her sister, Katie, Hope becomes agitated in the design office. Hope's aunt. According to Carter, they have been apart for some time. Brooke inquires as to if she is aware of this. They don't want anyone to know, according to Hope. "Because it's a fling, a rebound?" asks Brooke. Hope responds that they are only giving themselves some time to observe the situation. They're having a good time together. Squinting, Brooke says, "In secret." According to Carter, it's because of Hope's line situation at work. She requests that her mother swear not to speak. According to Ridge in the main office, Carter has never led them astray. "It feels out of sync lately," Steffi admits. They have never been interested in making money, despite Eric's belief that he does. He fears that if this company incurs debt, it would not be able to support his great-grandchildren. Steffi is worried about something else. Regarding the Logans, Carter has expressed his opinions. Her position on Hope's line bothers him. He believes she is letting a personal grudge affect her business choices. She has shown a great deal of patience with Hope for the future, according to Eric. Steffi gives her grandfather credit. The topic of conversation shifts to his introducing Steffi to Ivy and her jewelry line. She believes that before inviting Ivy to her office, he ought to have conferred with them. "It was just an idea," Ridge shrugs. According to Steffi, it's the timing of everything at once. She questions whether Hope is somehow invading Carter's thoughts. Hope informs Brooke in the design office that if everyone contributes, they won't be able to take their time. Hope shouldn't have to justify her emotions or behavior, according to Carter. "How about you, Carter?" says Brooke. According to Carter, Hope urged him to express his ideas for Forrester. "She motivates me, makes me feel my best." According to Hope, Carter also brings out the best in her. She brings up his defense of her and her line to her mother. "That's great, but it's business," Brooke says. According to Hope, it's about respect. Hope and Carter share the same goals, one of which is to put a stop to the conflict between Forrester and Logan. The current state of affairs will not allow that to occur, and they're enjoying themselves a little while doing it. Carter apologizes for having to witness it. According to Brooke, both of them are consenting adults. but you're going to hear my questions and concerns. Ridge informs Steffi at the main office that she has every reason to exercise caution when it comes to Hope. Eric concurs. Steffi claims she doesn't trust her spouse because she kissed him. She is beginning to suspect that she may be playing Carter. He is her ally for that reason. Ridge claims that he is devoted to the business. Steffi tells him that Carter and she had decided to disconnect the line not too long ago. According to Ridge, it is irrelevant. She allowed her time to change the situation. It doesn't matter what Carter says. They must say if Hope fails to provide the figures. Eric concurs, saying, exactly. This is our business. We are aware of Forrester's best interests. Brooke wants Carter to be really honest with her at the design office. You and Katie are no longer together. According to Carter, they remain friends. Brooke notes that he is a senior executive there, and Ridge's best buddy. Hope inquires as to if she is suggesting that while they collaborate, they shouldn't be involved. Carter is not her boss, she reminds her. Having someone by her side makes Brooke feel better. She doesn't want the high level of tension there to affect them. According to Hope, they want to take their time and observe the situation. Carter is aware of the issue with Finn, she informs her mother. Carter knows what it's like to find yourself attracted to the wrong person. They appreciate Brooke's assistance and her confidentiality. When she enters, Steffi asks if she's disturbing anyone. According to Carter, they were talking about work. Oh, Steffi says, you could explain the situation to me if you were talking about work. According to spoilers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Elektra Forrester appears to be rehashing some content. Despite being a recently created character, Elektra's past is already beginning to seem eerily familiar. First of all, Elektra mentioned that she had moved around a lot when she was younger, which gives us the impression that her parents were pursuing their goals, rather than providing her with a solid foundation. We also know that Elektra has a close relationship with Aunt Ivy Forrester, and truly admires her. Elektra said that the Forrester estate was so beautiful, that it seemed like a different planet at one point. It's nothing like how I grew up, Elektra said, admiring the property's stunning vista. All of that reminds me of Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, who lived a modest life and traveled about with free-spirited Poppy Nozawa, Romy Park, for artisan festivals. Furthermore, Ivy's usage is comparable to that of John Finnegan in Luna's plot. Until they chose to make Luna insane, B&B persisted in highlighting the closeness between Finn and his adoptive relative. At the moment, Elektra appears innocent and nice, but Luna did the same when she first appeared on the show. Elektra and Will Spencer are currently receiving the same kind of adorable romance content as Luna and RJ Forrester. Is it possible that Elektra has certain layers and mysteries that will eventually be revealed? In an interview with TV Insider earlier this month, Linnea Grace gave a possible indication regarding that. Regarding Elektra's destiny, Grace remarked, she may have a small path that we may learn about later. Since she couldn't reveal too much, Grace was clearly trying to be cryptic, but we must ask ourselves if this path could cause problems. It might have something to do with Elektra's past, and pave the way for some fascinating character disclosures. Naturally, that does not imply that Elektra will begin putting people in cages and putting them in jail. We'll give you additional predictions about Elektra's history and what might be revealed since, despite appearances, she might not be as innocent as she seems. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, we'll continue to be interested in Elektra, so keep checking back for any new information he may learn. In the glitzy world of The Bold and the Beautiful, characters don't just wear designer clothes. They don drama like it's couture. This week's episode has set fans ablaze with questions and suspicions. Is Hope Logan manipulating Carter Walton? Is Carter hiding something deeper? And what does Steffi Forrester know that we don't? In this exclusive, we'll delve into the hidden agendas, secret liaisons, and family feuds that are setting Forrester Creations on fire. Brace yourself for twists and turns as we explore the secrets behind Steffi's growing mistrust, Brooke's shocking discovery, and Carter's mysterious ambitions. This storyline is a masterclass in suspense, manipulation, and romance, all wrapped in high fashion and corporate power plays. Let's start by breaking down the episode's most jaw-dropping scenes and unpacking the motivations that could alter Forrester Creations forever. Brooke walks in on Carter and Hope. A scandal unfolds. The first scene opens in Forrester's design office, where Brooke Logan stumbles upon a sight she never expected. Carter Walton, leaning closely over her daughter Hope, who is perched on the desk. Shocked, Brooke gasps, "Oh my God." Hope, closing the door behind her, she demands answers. "You and Carter?" Hope's response is both cryptic and telling. "It's more complicated than it looks, Mom. We're not just fooling around." As Brooke gapes in disbelief, Hope attempts to explain the bond she and Carter share, emphasizing that it's not just some casual fling. But Brooke, ever the protective mother, isn't buying it right away. Is this romance real? Or is Hope using Carter as a pawn in a game that's yet to fully reveal itself? Brooke's reaction reflects the viewer's collective shock, as she connects the dots about why Carter and Hope have been supporting each other so intensely. Hope's pleading, "No one can know about this, especially not Ridge," adds another layer to the mystery. Why keep this from Ridge? Is Hope hiding a larger scheme? Steffi, Ridge, and Eric debate Carter's ambitions. Meanwhile, in Forrester's main office, the tension builds as Steffi, Ridge, and Eric discuss Carter's recent push for expanding the company's scope. Steffi is deeply suspicious, unable to understand why Carter suddenly seems so ambitious and assertive. Eric, amused but skeptical, comments, "Carter's fired up, but this isn't going to happen." Ridge, however, is intrigued, appreciating Carter's initiative, but wondering if it's the right time. The trio debates the potential impact on Forrester Creations if they were to follow Carter's vision. Eric worries that Carter's plan would turn Forrester from a family fashion house into a corporate machine, answerable to investors and shareholders. Ridge counters, "It could bring in a lot of money," as Steffi chimes in with her concerns about losing control and autonomy. They all sense a hidden agenda. What's Carter's true motive? And why does he seem so determined to change Forrester Creations? Brooke grills Hope and Carter about their secret relationship. Back in the design office, Brooke continues her questioning, shifting her focus from Hope to Carter. "What about Katie? Does she know about this?" she asks pointedly, reminding him that his recent romantic history is far from clean. Carter and Hope insist that their relationship is private and sincere, but Brooke isn't convinced. She's particularly wary of the secrecy, as Hope insists that she doesn't want Ridge or anyone else knowing. Is Hope merely afraid of workplace gossip, or is there something deeper at play that could shake the foundation of Forrester Creations? Hope tries to justify the secrecy, emphasizing that her relationship with Carter is a source of stability amidst her turbulent personal life. Carter adds, "Hope inspires me. She brings out the best in me," emphasizing that their connection goes beyond a simple office romance. However, Brooke, ever the skeptic, replies, "That's lovely, but it's business." She's not fully convinced and voices her doubts about the impact on their professional lives, especially given the recent tensions surrounding Hope's fashion line. Steffi's growing suspicions, is Hope manipulating Carter? In the main office, Steffi expresses her suspicions to Ridge and Eric, hinting that Hope may be influencing Carter's behavior. "I think she's getting into his head," Steffi suggests, noting that Carter's recent alignment with Hope is out of character for him. Ridge, trying to play peacemaker, reminds her of Carter's loyalty to the company, but Steffi isn't so easily swayed. The conversation shifts to Steffi's long-standing mistrust of Hope, stemming from Hope's past flirtations with Steffi's husband. Eric agrees, adding, "This isn't just about business. It's personal." The tension is thick as they speculate on Hope's potential manipulation tactics, with Steffi believing that Hope might be swaying Carter to shield her fashion line from being cut. The unlikely allies, Hope and Carter's unspoken bond. As Brooke listens to Hope and Carter's declarations of mutual inspiration, it's clear that their relationship has developed into something meaningful for both. Carter admits, "Hope encouraged me to share my vision for Forrester. She brings out the best in me." For her part, Hope sees Carter as a defender and advocate, not only for her fashion line, but also in her personal life. This unexpected bond has turned heads at Forrester, with Brooke's shock now morphing into concern. She questions whether Carter's passion for Hope has clouded his judgment, potentially jeopardizing his professional standing and the company's stability. And as Brooke walks out, visibly troubled, Hope asks her to keep the secret. This request leaves viewers wondering, is Hope's connection with Carter genuine, or is she strategically positioning him as a pawn in her career defense? Steffi confronts Hope. The showdown begins. The episode reaches its climax when Steffi walks in on Hope and Carter, sensing that something is amiss. As Steffi pointedly asks, "Am I interrupting something?" the tension is palpable. Carter quickly shifts to discussing work, but Steffi isn't buying it. She demands answers, setting the stage for a showdown that could expose secrets that both Hope and Carter would rather keep hidden. Steffi's growing mistrust of Hope, and her belief that Carter's loyalty is being compromised could have far-reaching consequences for Forrester Creations. With Brooke now harboring her own concerns, and Ridge increasingly caught in the middle, the future of the company is at a critical crossroads. What's next for Carter, Hope, and Forrester Creations? The episode leaves fans on a tantalizing cliffhanger. Steffi's suspicions, Brooke's shock, and Ridge's divided loyalty all point to an explosive reckoning. As secrets begin to unravel, the characters must confront their deepest fears and desires, with the fate of Forrester Creations hanging in the balance. Will Steffi's suspicions drive a wedge between Carter and Hope? Will Brooke reveal their relationship, or will she keep the secret for her daughter's sake? And ultimately, is Carter's vision for expansion a brilliant innovation or a dangerous gamble? Tune in to find out as The Bold and the Beautiful continues to challenge loyalties, test family bonds, and redefine love in the high-stakes world of fashion. The Bold and the Beautiful B&B has a way of pulling audiences in with compelling characters, captivating storylines, and sometimes the uncanny feeling of déjà vu. Enter Electra Forrester, a fresh face on the scene with a mysterious past that fans can't help but feel they've seen before. Despite her newcomer status, Electra's storyline and persona seem to echo characters we've encountered in B&B's past, especially Luna Nozawa, whose quirky yet mysterious personality captivated viewers until her storyline took an unexpected dark twist. As we dig into Electra's story, let's explore the intriguing potential of her character and uncover the secrets that may lie behind her innocent facade. Electra Forrester, a familiar storyline with a new face. Electra's nomadic childhood, a foreshadowing of past characters. Electra's background includes a childhood marked by constant moving, her family following dreams, and living a life that offered little stability. This backstory is strikingly similar to Luna Nozawa, who also grew up traveling with her free-spirited mother, Poppy, in a series of craft fairs and festivals. Both women seem to have grown up with the allure of an ever-shifting life, yet yearn for stability and security. Could Electra's yearning for stability be the trigger for her ultimate undoing, similar to Luna's journey? Or will B&B surprise us by having Electra take control of her own destiny in a way we didn't anticipate? The Forrester Mansion, a symbol of Electra's aspirations. When Electra visited the Forrester Mansion, her awestruck reaction was palpable. This home represents the wealth, beauty, and power she never experienced growing up. Here again, we're reminded of Luna, who also admired the luxurious Forrester lifestyle that was far removed from her own modest upbringing. Electra's newfound admiration for this world gives her storyline the potential to reveal an ambition that could push her beyond what she might have initially intended. B&B could be setting Electra up for a conflict between her newfound world of luxury and the modest values she grew up with. How long will Electra be able to balance the allure of the Forrester wealth without succumbing to the temptations that come with it? Electra's bond with Ivy, similarities to Finn and Luna's dynamic. Electra's strong bond with her Aunt Ivy Forrester provides her with a sense of familial support, just as Finn's adoptive relationship provided a strong foundation in Luna's story. The presence of a trustworthy family member might initially shield Electra from any dark pitfalls, but could Ivy's influence have the opposite effect down the line? Finn's relationship with Luna ultimately spiraled, making us wonder if Electra's connection to Ivy might face a similar twist. It's tempting to wonder if Ivy's influence will draw out Electra's hidden qualities, for better or worse. Could Ivy unintentionally lead Electra down a path of self-discovery that also leads to her downfall? Electra's innocent exterior, more than meets the eye? Will's interest in Electra, harbinger of romance or potential drama. Elektra has already sparked the interest of Will Spencer, a budding romance that many fans are watching with curiosity. But as we saw with RJ and Luna's short-lived romance, B&B doesn't shy away from shaking up young love with dark secrets. Will has been curious about Elektra from the start, but if he begins to pry into her past, could he uncover secrets that even Elektra has tried to forget? Prediction: Will might become the character who brings Elektra's hidden past to light, especially if his feelings for her deepen. This could set up a classic B&B betrayal storyline, which would be a dramatic shift from the currently innocent, light-hearted romance we're seeing. Hints from Linnea Grace. Cryptic messages about Elektra's path. Actress Linnea Grace has hinted that Elektra's past might be more complex than it appears, sparking theories about what twists could be in store. Grace described Elektra's journey as something we might find out about later, which suggests that her story will unfold gradually, perhaps revealing darker elements over time. Speculation: If Elektra has a hidden past, it could tie into her motivations for pursuing relationships with both her family and Will. Will she prove to be a character looking for a place to call home? Or could her past contain secrets that could disrupt the entire Forrester family? A road to ruin or redemption? Exploring potential storylines for Elektra. A Forrester family secret? Given the Forrester family's history of concealed secrets and hidden connections, there's a chance that Elektra's path could link her more closely to the family than anyone expects. Perhaps she's not only looking to fit in, but also trying to reclaim something that was taken from her family in the past. Her admiration for the Forrester mansion could be more than surface level. It might hint at a deeper yearning for belonging. Theory: What if Elektra's past holds a family connection that even the Forresters are unaware of? If Ivy has been aware of this connection all along, it would explain her strong bond with Elektra and could set the stage for an intense family revelation. Ambition turned dangerous, Elektra's darker side? While Elektra seems innocent now, B&B's track record with characters like Luna shows that seemingly sweet personas can turn dark. Perhaps the pressures of fitting into the Forrester family will expose an ambitious streak in Elektra. If Ivy introduces her to more of the fashion world, Elektra could grow restless, ready to do whatever it takes to gain power within the Forrester empire. Potential plot twist: Elektra's ambition might lead her down a path where she has to choose between her relationship with Will and her dreams of grandeur. If Will tries to stop her, it could cause a rift that reveals just how far Elektra is willing to go to achieve her goals. What could Elektra's future hold? B&B spoilers and fan theories. The temptation of power, a future Forrester rival? If Elektra's journey leads her to embrace ambition, she could become a worthy rival for Steffi, Hope, or even Ivy. Unlike Luna, who was more of an outsider, Elektra has deep familial ties that give her a stronger foothold within the Forrester world. This makes her potentially dangerous if she decides to pursue power at the company, and it could make her an antagonist that rivals the long-standing Logan Forrester feud. Fan theory: Elektra might be on a path to challenge Hope or Steffi's influence within Forrester Creations. If she aligns herself with Ivy and positions herself as a new fashion icon, it could set up a power struggle that brings drama to every corner of Forrester Creations. Love, secrets, and betrayal. Elektra's complicated romance with Will. Will's curiosity about Elektra could be the catalyst for exposing her secrets. B&B thrives on romantic entanglements, and if Elektra's past comes to light, it could either bond or break her connection with Will. The question is, will Elektra's secrets prove too much for young love to handle? Prediction: Will might decide to confront Elektra about her past, pushing her to make a choice that tests her love and loyalty. If Will's persistence drives her to make a difficult decision, it could create a compelling storyline that questions where her true allegiances lie. Conclusion: what's Elektra Forrester really hiding? With Elektra Forrester's storyline, B&B has created a character who, on the surface, seems innocent, yet hides potential secrets that could shake up the Forrester family. While her backstory feels familiar, there's enough intrigue and subtle hints that suggest Elektra's path will diverge from Luna's. Her bond with Ivy, her ambition, and her growing romance with Will create a multi-layered character who may prove to be a pivotal player within the Forrester universe. As we eagerly await the next twists in Electra's journey, the question remains. Is she a new ally to the Forresters, or a hidden threat waiting to unleash chaos? Keep tuning in to B&B as we watch her story unfold. This could be the beginning of a power play we'll be talking about for seasons to come.